Hi everyone, I'm Felix, part of Project PATURO, platform for assessment and tracking of urbanization-related opportunities. This project is a partnership between the Asian Institute of Management, Isabela State University Cauayan campus, and the city government of Cauayan, and is funded by dostph. We conceived of this project because how smart cities develop, especially in third world countries, is still poorly understood. And smart cities are going to be important moving forward in delivering essential goods and services. More so, especially that more and more people are moving to growing cities worldwide. In fact, we're expecting that about 3/5 of the world population will be urban dwellers 30 years from now. Our ultimate goal is to develop a smart city index for the benefit of city policymakers and other stakeholders. And we have partnered with Cauayan City in Isabela as a pilot or testbed city for this. To be able to develop this smart city index, we needed to do several things. First is to consolidate the data of our city partners into a data hub. Next is to develop an interface for the data hub, and then develop various artificial intelligence-powered models using the data. Finally, we create an interactive dashboard featuring the models and the smart city index. The Smart City Index will enable policymakers to self-evaluate just where they are on their smart city journey. It will also allow comparisons between cities as well as to track changes in the city's progress over time. Our PATURO journey started with a literal journey to Cauayan City to consolidate various scattered datasets and combine them with high-quality, publicly available datasets. This allowed us to obtain various insights, for example, spatial temporal patterns for accidents occurring within Cauayan City. We also did assessments of how fast an epidemic would spread as people travel along Cauayan City's roads and ways to effectively mitigate that spread. Afterwards, combining land use and building information with OpenStreetMap and GPS data collected from tricycles allowed us to train a predictive AI model for vehicle speeds in the neighborhoods of the city. And with plans for a new city center, predict how traffic would emerge in the new city center, as well as how the traffic would change in the place left behind. Our Smart City Index has both static and dynamic components across 5 dimensions: mobility or transport, people, governance, environment, and the economy. First is the street accessibility, giving how many residents live very near major roads within the city. Next is the healthcare accessibility, giving how many residents live near healthcare facilities within the city. Next is the resilience of the road network travel to progressive damage to Cauayan City's road network. Next is a greenery to non-greenery ratio. And finally, for the static indices, an internet connectivity index. These are the 5 static components of our Smart City Index. On the other hand, the dynamic index components were sourced from equipment deployed with the project: GPS trackers on tricycles, as well as portable air quality sensors among volunteers. First is the transport index, giving an idea of how many barangays have fast traffic speeds at a given day and hour. And the air quality index, which is related to the particulate matter levels measured by the portable air quality sensors. Finally, we put all of these things into a web-based interactive dashboard. PATURO is an example of the great things that can be done with a synergistic relationship between LGUs, academia, and the national government. We invite other LGUs and regional higher education institutions to join us in this journey for the growth of smart cities, not just here in the Philippines, but in other developing countries as well. Again, I am Felix, and on behalf of the PATURO team, I would like to thank you all for this sharing opportunity. Thank you very much.